Another big issue driving the state campaign is affordable housing. New figures show the nation's property market is the slowest in a decade. Not that it makes much difference for young families hoping to buy a house in Sydney. They say house prices are way out of their reach and high rents mean that they can't save any money for a deposit. Here's the ABC's Bridget Glanville.
Move up or spread out. Those are the options Sydney-siders need to weigh up when it comes to housing. But for Angus and Eleanor Rex, neither's ideal.
Yeah, we've found it difficult to buy a place here in Sydney, and now we're going to have to look at moving away from Sydney to purchase a place.
Wanting to spend time with their 2-year-old daughter, they moved to Eleanor's parents' home in Sydney's north. They've been saving for years, but with just one income, they're struggling. And now they've decided to pick up and leave Sydney altogether, opting for less expensive housing in northern New South Wales or Brisbane.
The government gives a lot of tax incentives for people to make investment purchases, and we find we're in the exact same purchasing
price range
as those people making investment purchases.
Housing affordability is at a crisis point.
Average price of a home in Sydney has doubled in the last 10 years. That's racing well ahead of incomes, well ahead of salaries.
Developers blame government taxes, red tape at local councils and slow land release.
We've got a massive undersupply of housing. We're running at the moment about half the rate of demand, and we're running about half the rate of production of competitor states like Victoria.
The opposition blames the Labor government.
And that's why the New South Wales Liberals and Nationals have announced as one of our measures that we will accelerate the release of 10,000 extra lots by Landcom over the first 4 years.
The Coalition also wants half of new developments to be built in greenfield areas to take congestion away from the cities. But Labor says that would cost billions of dollars in infrastructure.
And people want to live where they currently are now. But if you force people out into greenfield sites, the infrastructure's not there already, whereas it is in the current urban areas. So it adds about $11,000 to each block of land.
40% of people in Sydney now live in high-density living. But like so many others, that's exactly what Angus and Eleanor Rex are trying to escape. Bridget Glanville, ABC News.